Hello guys, Tonny here and welcome to another Warframe video, and in this video we'll be looking at the Archon Ash Prime build. So I have 5 shards here. The first 3 will be the ability strength shards here, and then we got the energy max shard. And then we finally get some effectiveness on energy orb. Now the amount of energy we get from this 50% effectiveness is plus 13. So we normally get 25. With this one Amber Archon shard we get 37. Alright, so I have 2 builds, or just 1 build, because the Fatal Teleport build is actually pretty obsolete now with the Bladestorm build that I have here. Before we even get started with the builds, let's understand the Bladestorm ability. So first off is we cannot really control the critical chance on Bladestorm, even though we see a crit chance proccing going on there. So let's just ignore that bit and just understand the damage itself. First off, it does true damage. What that means is basically it's going to ignore damage reduction. So it's pretty good against high level Grineers or bosses. Next, it also does a guaranteed proc of slash damage. So if you don't really instantly kill your enemy, the bleed damage will do the rest of the work. So here I have the Bladestorm build. Now let's take a look at the mods really quick. So I have Steel Charge for the melee damage. It does work on Bladestorm. I got Coaction Drift for the Steel Charge. You can definitely replace this with Power Drift or Cunning Drift. It doesn't matter. Just I think that the Power Drift would be more useful, but since I don't want to reformat this again, I'm just going to put on Coaction Drift on here. But I do recommend Power Drift instead though. Blind Rage for more ability strength. The negative 55 efficiency does not matter here. A Mars Hatred for extra ability strength. Transit Fortitude for more ability strength. Umbra Intensify for against the Sentience as well as more ability strength. Rising Storm, this is a definitely recommended mod. You have to have this. And then Augur Secrets for more ability strength. Now I'm at 367 ability strength. That does not include the Molt Augmented here, which I highly recommend using. And Arcane Trickery is also mandatory here. If you do not have this, you will have a lot of trouble with this build. Now I do have Silence on here, which is definitely a must-have for this build. You can use the Radio Blind from Excalibur, but the amount of spamming you have to do on that with Bladestorm is just absolutely unnecessary. So I highly recommend Banshee's Silence instead. And with that, I also have Savage Silence, which actually is the reason why you want to use Banshee's Silence. Prime Continuity to increase the silence duration. Oh, and also keep in mind that this silence ability is only used for CC. You don't really need the extra finisher damage. You can if you want to, but for me, when I play this build, I normally just ignore silence unless I really need that CC. And a quick look at the Fatal Teleport. Again, this is pretty much an obsolete build. If you want to have a little bit more different type of playstyle, this build is actually similar to my first build, except you just need to spam teleport constantly and smokescreen maybe constantly. And of course, you must have the Fatal Teleports mod on here. Finally, we're going to look at the melee weapon that you definitely want to use for your Bladestorm. Now, I highly recommend using a Vanka Prime or something like that with a extra combo multiplier because it deals more damage, and that's how the Bladestorm's damage is scaled by the combo multiplier your melee weapon does or have. So I have Covert Lethality for the extra finisher damage. Then I have the Dark Dagger Ribbon, which is kind of useless here a little bit, to be honest, except the initial combo. That's pretty nice. Body Count for extra combo duration. Drifted Contact for the combo duration. True Punishment for extra combo chance. Prep Charge for the initial combo. Gladiator Rush for more combo. And of course, more combo. So you can see that you definitely want to get every combo mods possible. When future updates comes, you guys can replace these mods for better combo mods. And this is what I have for Fatal Teleports. I haven't really updated this build here, so definitely replace some stuff here. Next will be the Companion, which definitely helps with your survivability. So I have the Hero's Kubro, if I say the name right. And this Kubro basically allows you to go invisible because of the stock ability here. So it's pretty nice if you can't go invisible because of your energy, but you should not run out of energy if you have the current Archon Shards. For the focus tree on this build, it's recommended to use Naramon for the extra combo duration, but it's up to you though. I'm using Zenrik just because I don't really need that much combo duration. I have plenty of combo duration. And Zenrik is useful for the extra energy if I am running low on energy. And that is it for this video. Hopefully this video helps you a little bit on Ash. He's pretty underplayed, but with the Archon update, I think he is now pretty much one of those top tier Warframes. And it can really compete against, let's say, Saren, maybe Mirage, in terms of kills per minute or hour or whatever. And of course, DPS per minute per hour. So it's pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out.